This year's Moto X has a 1080p 5.2-inch screen, so it's a little bit bigger than last year's model. It's also running Android 4.4 KitKat. It's a very clean version of KitKat without much of a UI on top of it. The Moto X is powered by a much more powerful processor this time around. It's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 801, which is seen on most of the high-end Android smartphones currently on the market. It also has 2 GB of RAM, and it comes with 16 GB of storage on board. There's a 2-megapixel camera on the front of the device, which is pretty good for taking selfies. On the back, Motorola put a 13-megapixel camera that also has a circular LED flash. One of the cool things that Motorola added to the interface of the Moto X is some gesture control. So when you have your phone off, you can just move your hand across and the time will pop up. If you have notifications, they will pop up right here, so you'll actually see like your Gmail logo or a Facebook notification right here, so that way you know that you have something to look at. Motorola also has a really great voice assistant called Moto Assist, so you can even call upon the assistant just by using your voice. You don't have to touch the screen at all. You can customize the command, so you can call the Moto X assistant whatever you want. You can call it C3PO, R2D2, whatever. We just called ours Moto X. So you can take pictures. You can say, "Okay, Moto, take a picture." So as you can see, it just took a picture and we didn't have to touch the screen at all. We didn't have to activate the camera. We just did it by using our voice. The Moto Assistant can do this with all sorts of tasks, including web searches, sending emails, and other little reminders. "Okay, Moto, digital trends." So as you can see, it found our website right away. All we had to do was say the name and it did a Google search immediately. We loved last year's Moto X because it was very customizable and beautiful. But this year's model is so much more powerful and fantastic. It's a lot more like a real flagship phone. We really think that this is a true contender for one of the best and most beautiful Android flagships of the year.